Are you thinking about moving to Santa Clarita, but you're just not sure? Well, before you pack your boxes, I want to save you from the biggest 5 mistakes that I see people make when they move here. I've grown up here, I work here, and I've helped clients relocate here. And I can promise you that these tips will make your move a lot smoother. And make sure to stick around for number 5 because it's the one that surprises almost everyone. Hello, I am Kelsey Joy, your local real estate bestie out here and your local guide. If you are thinking about moving out here, go grab my free Moving to Santa Clarita guide that gives you all the best tips, all the best spots to go to, and what it's like living out here, the neighborhoods, the restaurants, all the things to do. So go grab your free guide so that you can get an idea of what it's really like to move here. So the number one mistake that I see people make is underestimating the commute. Yes, Santa Clarita has amazing neighborhoods, but depending on where you live, getting to LA, if that is what you are needing, it can either be 30 minutes or it can be over an hour and a half in traffic. So if you're commuting to Burbank, Hollywood, or downtown LA, you need to plan carefully. Some neighborhoods like Stevenson Ranch or Valencia have very quick, easy freeway access, but others like Canyon Country, Sand Canyon, and Saugus are more tucked away. So it will take longer to get to the freeway and get down to LA. So pro tip, check your commute at the exact times that you would normally drive. And if you can, explore the Metrolink. It's a lifesaver for some of the people that do need to commute out here. Mistake number 2 is buying solely based on price. Yes, affordability matters, but Santa Clarita is full of different neighborhoods that feel very different. Valencia has paseos, shopping, newer homes. Stevenson Ranch has larger homes and beautiful views. Old Town Newhall has charm and culture. So if you choose based only on price per square foot, you might end up in a neighborhood that doesn't exactly match your lifestyle or what you are looking for. Think about walkability, schools, parks, and the vibe that feels right for you. Help with that, reach out because I can help you figure out and discover what exactly it is that will fit your needs. Because I know there are a lot of families thinking about moving out here and they want the good schools, they want the good paseos, they want walkability, they want the mall right nearby and shopping and things like that. So it is important to know what neighborhoods fit your needs. Now, mistake number 3 is not budgeting for HOAs or Mello-Roos. Now, many newer communities in Santa Clarita do have extra costs beyond your mortgage. HOAs can cover pools, paseos, front yard maintenance, which is amazing, but it adds to your monthly bill. And Mello-Roos, now that is a special property tax that you'll find in a lot of new neighborhoods out here. Some are several $100s per month. You always want to ask about these upfront so that you know the real cost of the home. Now, mistake number 4 is assuming that Santa Clarita is just suburbs. Yes, it is absolutely family friendly, but there is also so much to do out here. Six Flags Magic Mountain, hiking trails, wine bars, farmers markets, concerts in the park, Old Town Newhall's art district. It's not just tract homes and shopping centers. It is so much more. And Newhall is becoming one of my favorite places to go eat, to go drink, to go be with my kids. Downtown Newhall, specifically Old Town Newhall on Main Street, because there are a ton of new shops that have opened, new restaurants. It is definitely giving more LA vibes, more upscale vibes. There are a few new places that have opened that I absolutely love. And if you want those recommendations, go grab my free guide because I have some of those spots in there. Again, one of the things that I love the most is that being in Santa Clarita is only 30, 40 minutes from LA, depending on when you leave. If you leave after 9 a.m., I have gotten there in about 35 minutes, no problem. So it is definitely a great spot if you do have families and if you do want more of the family-friendly feel, a little quieter, more space, and more peace. Now, mistake number 5 is not using a local agent. So this is the biggest one. You are not working with a local expert. Santa Clarita looks straightforward on paper, but the neighborhoods, the schools, the HOAs, and commute differences are huge. So a local agent can help you avoid buying in the wrong area, overpaying on hidden costs, or missing out on homes that fit your lifestyle. And I've lived here my whole life, so I know the ins and the outs of each pocket of Santa Clarita. and I am your local guide. That knowledge can save you so much time, money, and stress. And I know that there are people thinking, oh, well, there's an agent that lives close to Santa Clarita, so they'll be just fine. I can use them. Or I have a friend that lives close to Santa Clarita, but it's not the same because if they are not living in Santa Clarita, if they have not grown up here, they don't know what the market's like. They don't know what the lifestyle is like. They don't know what it is exactly to be out here. So if you are looking for someone who knows and who has all of the inside scoop, then looking for a realtor out here is what you need. Okay, so there you have it, the 5 biggest mistakes that people make when they are moving out here. Okay, you want to make sure that you don't underestimate the commute. You want to know if you are going to be commuting to LA, if that is a must do if you are working out there, then you want to make sure you're either okay with the commute, you are okay taking the metro, or you're okay at leaving at specific times so that you can either miss the traffic or you're okay just being stuck in the traffic. Because let's be real, if you want to leave all of the traffic, all of the chaos, the crazy city life, then Santa Clarita is the perfect spot to do that. If you want to live in a place where there is more peace, where there is more quiet, where there is more space, but you still want to commute to LA, it is still a great, great option because at least you get to spend the rest of your nights, your weekends out here and not in the middle of the LA city life, okay? So, and then you want to not only focus on price, you want to focus on lifestyle. Know what you're paying for, know what you want, what you need, and know that you may be paying more for a certain area because of the lifestyle it provides, because of the neighborhood and the things that do surround it. And then you don't want to forget about HOA or other costs that there may be. Now, if you don't want a neighborhood with an HOA, Newhall is usually a great spot for that because much of Newhall does not have HOA, and there are spots in Valencia as well that do not have it. Again, it depends on what you're looking for and what you are needing. And then you want to assume that it's not just suburbs. You want to know what there is around here, that there is so much more to do than you might actually think. And the last one, you want to use a local real estate agent, which is me. Hello. So do not be afraid to reach out to me. I am happy to answer any questions. And again, if you are thinking about relocating here, whether from Los Angeles or out of state, I would love to help you. And you can go grab my free Moving to Santa Clarita guide right below in the description. So reach out anytime. My info is below as well. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so that you do not miss out any of the Santa Clarita tips. And go watch this video so that you can get even more of a feel of what it's like to live out here in Santa Clarita.